The lion is back and will try to salvage his reputation. Challenging him is the prodigious Pant, who will take the ascendancy in this battle of mentor and prodigy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are looking at the battle between a mentor and a prodigy. msdhoni versus Rishabh Pant. CSK taking on the Delhi Capitals. We're looking at the preview of the second game of the Vivo IPL 2021. Well, both of the teams are missing some of their key players, and we'll talk about that. CSK is missing Lungi Ngidi because he's been in the quarantine mode at this point in time, coming from South Africa, playing the series against Pakistan. And now Delhi Capitals are actually missing some of their key players. But in spite of that thing, Delhi is still a strong side. And we'll find out that why I'm saying so. Because Delhi Capitals are missing Akshar Patel, Shreyas Iyer, Kegiso Rabada, and Andre Nokia. These are some of the very strong core players for the Delhi Capitals, but they're still missing them. Yet, it is a side having a lot of potential with themselves. So let's look at where the match is being played first of all. The match is being played at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. Bounce of the pitch, high scores, batsman-friendly wicket. But this isn't a characteristic of the kind of pitches these teams are used to play. Chennai is used to play at the Chidambaram Stadium. It's slow pitch. Delhi once again used to play at the Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi. Once again, do not offer a lot of bounce. So it will be uncharacteristic of both these teams to play at the Wankhede Stadium. Yet they do play 7 games each season against the Mumbai Indians, but now they'll be playing off each other. I think it will be interesting to see how they actually face off. Average score on the Wankhede Stadium, considering all the IPL games, is 166. But I would say 180 is par on this wicket because there's a wonderful carry and the ball comes nicely onto the bat and it's easy for the batsman to play their shot. So 180 I think is just a par score. Team batting first would like to get at least 190, 195, if not more, and then rely on their bowlers to defend that score. Let's once again now try to kind of build a playing 11 for both the teams and try to compare as to how the teams are stacking up against each other. Let's start with the openers then. CSK. Two openers, in fact there is a choice of 3 openers which CSK have, and what I would like to do is for CSK I would like to go in with Sam Curran or Robin Uthappa. Sam Curran would be my first choice, and alongside him I would go with Fab du Plessis. Remember, the fact is this is already the 2 overseas players which Chennai Super Kings have already played with them. So now they will have 2 more options left. For the Delhi Capitals, the openers, undoubtedly Prithvi Shaw, coming from an outstanding Vijay Hazare Trophy, and then Shikhar Dhawan, also considering his current form. So I think as far as the openers are concerned, Fab du Plessis maybe rusty a little bit. Sam Curran is not your first choice opener, so DC are on top as far as the openers are concerned. Their players are in form. Let's now look at the middle order. Chennai Super Kings. Suresh Raina, Ambati Rayudu, Thala, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, number 5 for Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and then Jadeja at 6. Delhi Capitals, there's a choice between Ajinkya Rahane or Steve Smith, Rishabh Pant, Shimron Hetmyer, and Marcus Stoinis. Now, if Delhi Capitals go with Steve Smith, then they will have to go with 3 overseas batsmen. Steve Smith, Shimron Hetmyer, and Marcus Stoinis. That's the reason why I put Ajinkya Rahane over Steve Smith, because that leaves you with only one choice to pick for the lower order and for the bowlers, and I don't think so. It may work for a few games until and unless Delhi gets back Kagiso Rabada, because they cannot go without Kagiso Rabada. So I think Steve Smith may just find a place in this playing 11, but he will not be a regular feature for the Delhi Capitals. They would like to go with Ajinkya Rahane. Who does stand on top as far as this middle order is concerned? For CSK, the X factor, I would say, Ravindra Jadeja. And for Delhi Capitals, well, all of these players are undoubtedly match winners. But one match winner, if I have to pick, it will be Rishabh Pant, because he's been a different kind of cricketer all throughout. Well, 5 to 6 months ago, previous IPL, he was not in form. His weight is being put on. He's not keeping a good note of his fitness. But once now, after coming back from Australia, he's been a different cricketer altogether. So Rishabh Pant would be an X factor for Delhi Capitals. Suresh Raina may just be a little bit rusty. That is why I'm not taking him as an X factor, although he's going to play a critical role for Chennai Super Kings in this edition of the IPL. But Delhi Capitals once again emerge out on top as far as that middle order is concerned, just because of the fact that the kind of balance which they have in their middle order. The roles of the batsmen are quite clear. The only thing which I am concerned about Delhi Capitals is that they do not actually play together. That's the kind of problem. There's one of the players who will fire up, the others will not. I think this is the problem which Delhi will have to address in this IPL. So even without Shreyas Iyer, Delhi Capitals is really still a very, very strong side as far as their middle order is concerned. Let's now look at the lower order. Chennai Super Kings, Moeen Ali. Remember I said either it will be Sam Curran on top, or Sam Curran may just play down the order here, or instead they may go with Krishnappa Gautam. That would be my first choice. And then the three bowlers would be Shardul Thakur, Deepak Chahar, and KM Asif. I would say, and once Lungi Ngidi, maybe once Lungi Ngidi is back, maybe you put in Lungi Ngidi, or at some other occasions instead of Moeen Ali, you may also go with Dwayne Bravo. Delhi Capitals then. The low order: Tom Curran, Ravichandran Ashwin, Amit Mishra, Umesh Yadav, and Ishant Sharma. So you only have just one option as an overseas player here, Tom Curran. Once Henry Nokia will be back, he will definitely be replacing instead of, I think it will be replacing Umesh Yadav. But I think at this point in time, Delhi have just these 5 bowling options, and Chennai have 6, because they have the 5 low order batsmen who can bowl, plus Ravindra Jadeja. Delhi have Marcus Stoinis with them, but I don't think Marcus Stoinis is as good a bowler as is Ravindra Jadeja. So definitely I would say, as far as the bowling and the low order is concerned, I think Chennai Super Kings does have a good dominance over Delhi Capitals. So that will be a kind of a comparison of the teams and the expected playing 11 that may be playing on the Wankhede pitch. Now, who will win the toss and what he will do? I don't know who will win the toss, but once you win the toss on a Wankhede pitch, you always want to chase. Why? Because the dew factor will definitely play a role on this wicket, and also that it's easy to chase at the Wankhede Stadium than to bat. We've seen so many games being so many high scores being chased, so you always want to chase it at the Wankhede Stadium, given the T20 cricket, the nature of the game, and also the kind of batting these two sides have. So all in all, you want to chase at the Wankhede. What will be my prediction then? Last segment of this video. My prediction: it's quite difficult to pick a team right at the start of the tournament as to who can win this battle. As far as the experience is concerned, CSK have a much better experience than Delhi Capitals. However, I would say Delhi Capitals have a much better firepower. CSK, some of the players may be rusty. Ravindra Jadeja has not been playing cricket since a very long period of time. They never had the chance to give themselves a practice game or play a good amount of cricket. So Ravindra Jadeja may be rusty. Suresh Raina is coming back. He may be a bit rusty as well. So I think, just considering the recent form of the players, Delhi Capitals may just take on this game. And for the Chennai Super Kings, for this season throughout, I think Chennai Super Kings, it is just still a lot difficult for Chennai to actually make it to the players. They have to play some outstanding brand of cricket, and only then can Chennai Super Kings expect and see themselves qualifying for the playoffs. For the Delhi Capitals, they have a very strong side despite of losing Shreyas Iyer, and I think they're going to give a very tough challenge to the Chennai Super Kings in this game. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share and subscribe to N21 Cricket, and also follow my Facebook and Instagram page. The links are there in the description. Thank you so much.